Hi, how are you? Today we shall be discussing costume design. Now, when you're talking about costume designs, then where do you start? So the first place you start is with the fabrics. What kind of fabric are you going to be dealing with when you're working with a costume? Fabrics are so many. We have satin, we have cotton, we have nylon, we have polyester, we have wool, we have denim, and these particular kind of fabrics have reasons why a director or a playwright would recommend that you create or make a costume out of them. It is well known that wool and other fabrics like satin are used by characters that come from a rich or able background. Uh, Characters that come from normal background or living a normal life tend to wear costumes made of nylon or even denim, and most of them are usually torn out or even faded. So the next thing that you look at is texture. Texture is how the costume looks like on the surface. So texture can be smooth, it can be fuzzy, it can be crispy, it can be rough. Texture, they're different. And how do you arrive at different aspects of texture is how the costume has been woven or how finishing has been done on that particular kind of costume. Something that you should never forget is the measurements. There are different types of measurements that you need to do on costumes. Bust, waist, chest, the shoulders, the collar, the length of your leg, the length of your legs, or even the length of your hands. Now, the next thing that you need to look at is how fitting the costume should be for a character. Is it tight or is it just loosely fit? Sometimes you have characters that are wearing tight kind of skirts and others that are wearing loose kind of dresses. It depends with the fashion or even the era that is being represented by this particular kind of costumes. Now, the other thing that you need to look at that is so important is the color of the costume. Different colors tell different stories. A red costume might be used maybe to show love or to show danger. A white costume might be used maybe to show a peace or maybe celebrations like the weddings. Black might be used to show doom or sadness. And these colors might be blended, right? You might have a character wearing different kinds of colors, maybe because the character is acting a comedy. A clown has many colors, rainbow colored costumes. So colors are very important to discuss when you're talking about costumes. The other thing is the patterns on the costumes. The patterns, they're diverse as well. We have floral, we have animal patterns, we have polka dots. Costume can be checked or it can have stripes. There are other different kinds of patterns that you can explain when you're looking at the costume. And maybe the last one that you need to talk about is the impact intended for that particular kind of costume, the impact on the audience. We shall look at further details of costume design in the next video.